Yes, welcome back to another video on the Big Stuff channel. Today we're here to preview the United States men's national team last game of the Copa America group stage against Uruguay, and a massive game to see us progress possibly to the quarterfinals of the competition. Or will this be Gregg Berhalter's final game as men's national team coach? All that and more on the channel next.
I'm really in my zone. All my niggas getting cheese like it's provolone. They ain't with us at the bottom, so they'll never know. Even through trial and error, gotta keep yourself composed. Feel like me, little bitch, I'm chasing all my dreams.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like any United States men's national team content, any Copa America content you will find right here on the channel. And hopefully it's not one of the last videos I made for the Copa America, because I think, to be honest, up until I guess 15 minutes in the Panama game, I thought our Copa America hopes and our Copa America dream looked pretty comfortable. Not pretty comfortable, but the dream looked alive. Like, the dream had purpose, the dream had hope. But no, you're coming up against probably one of the top sides in CONMEBOL to take for a place in the quarterfinals. So it's going to be a massive, massive test for the United States men's national team, but one that we must face with courage and with pride. Let's look at the group first of all. The United States men's national team sits second in the group, but Panama do have to play Bolivia, who will sit bottom of the group with 0 goals scored and a -7 goal difference. We have to play top of the group Uruguay, who just put 5 past Bolivia. Panama could possibly go through with a win, and we don't match that result or better the result. So the United States know what they have to do going into that game is going to be key, because it's a must-win game, an absolutely must-win game. So let's touch a little bit more on Uruguay. Uruguay, 15-time Copa America champions. That's the tied most of all time, as well as 2-time World Cup champions. But however, they haven't won a Copa America since 2011, and they haven't won a World Cup since the 1950s. So yes, this is a storied country with a lot of footballing history, but in recent years they haven't been able to put that right, especially with the great teams they've had over the last couple of years. Obviously, Forlan, Suarez, who's still in the team. All of these quality players that passed to Uruguay. Even right now, you have Valverde, you still have Suarez, you have Darwin Núñez, you have Araujo, both the Araujos in this tournament. So it's a good team that Uruguay have. They also have a good manager, but not taking anything away from them. The United States know what they need to do, and we have to win. Even though they have an experienced manager in Bielsa, who's coached all around Europe and formerly coach of Argentina, we have to win. So here's the overall record versus Uruguay for the United States men's national team. 2 wins, 2 losses, and 4 draws. With the United States' last win coming in 2002 in Washington, D.C. A goal by Michael Beasley. Hopefully we can have some kind of midfield performance replicated by a possible Giorena or Cardoso or Musa. I'd take anyone scoring a goal in this game. Anyone scoring goals in this game, because, like I said, the United States need 3 points. The United States have only failed to make it out of the Copa America group stage twice. The last time was in 2007. 2007. That would be a terrible stain on Gregg Berhalter's name to leave his coaching tenure with the United States men's national team. Because I think since he's come in, yes, it hasn't been all roses, but we've shown progress. We've won things. We've gotten to a knockout stage of the World Cup. Not saying that we haven't done that before, but we got back to possibly doing that. We came up against a good Dutch team, which unfortunately was the downfall of us. But it's always tough when you play international football. You don't get to work with the players too much. It's always going to be tough. But a stain like getting grouped out of a Copa America group, when you see Canada go through last night and who had Argentina and Chile in their group, and only thing we had was Panama, respectfully, and Bolivia and Uruguay, respectfully. I mean, the United States should have been making it out of this group comfortably. I don't think that's too far beyond our expectations. So regardless, even if we draw to Uruguay, which is not a bad result, essentially, this Panama game could cost Gregg Berhalter his job. And that's just the honest truth. Now, in the comments in some of my videos, some people still want Gregg out. And I can't fault you for that, because there are possibly better options out there that could lead us in the future, especially going into a massive World Cup in 2 years. give the next manager that time if you're going to make the change. So make it known, I'd say, after the Copa America. However, I think there's still a chance that we can get 3 points against Uruguay and keep this draw and keep this hurt journey alive. I really do believe that there's a possibility that we can get 3 points. But if we are to get 3 points, it's gonna have to come at the expense of no Tim Weah, who is obviously missing the next 2 games due to a red card he picked up in the last game. So with Tim Weah being our starter on that right hand side, how do the United States now look to line up with him out? Now, a lot of people have been saying bring in Brandon Aronson, have Brandon Aronson play off the right. What I honestly think is going to happen is probably going to be Gio Reyna going out wide. Possibly not his best position, but we've seen Gio Reyna flourish there on the right wing and play good there. But I kind of like Gio more central. But I do think Gregg Berhalter might push Gio Reyna out to the right hand side. I don't mind seeing Brandon Aronson come in and probably keep the midfield the same. I'd hope he does that, but that's not the midfield I expect to start. What I think will happen, Gio Reyna will probably play out right. And I do think, even though Musa has more experience playing in there, I think another person also suited, if you're going to put Gio Reyna out wide, you're going to have to bring Cardoso in. Yes, he's came in, he's got minutes under Berhalter in this Copa America. I think Cardoso is the guy you're going to need in midfield. Yes, Musa is a good ball winner. He's a good ball progressor. He has that stamina. He has that good energy. But one thing about Cardoso is he could keep the ball really, really well. And he is not afraid to get on it, hold the ball, play those passes, simplify the game for himself, and take the sting out of the game sometimes. And I think even drive forward with the ball, he can do that as well. And add that bit of creativity. So I think if you move Gio Reyna out of that midfield position, it's something Gio Reyna has been so good at doing is picking up the ball between the lines, keeping the ball well, keeping it moving forward. I think Cardoso, even if you move him in that Gio Reyna spot, you won't lose anything, and you still have a quality player like Gio Reyna to impact the game on the right-hand side, who I think, no doubt about it, can do that job because we've seen him do it before. So, now that being said, with those 2 changes made, see on screen, the lineup I've chose to start against Uruguay. Backline unchanged. There was a big decision about probably Matt Turner missing this game, but I have Matt Turner in just because I haven't heard anything that ruled him out. I heard that he was in training yesterday. Yes, I haven't heard any reports of Turner being out for this game, so I'd go unchanged. Obviously, like I said, I'd put probably Cardoso in that midfield, and I'd put Gio Reyna out on the right to compensate the loss of Tim Weah. That's how I'd line up against Uruguay, and hopefully that could get us 3 points and moving on to the quarterfinals, because we're going to need it, and we're probably going to need a win, most definitely, and win with a high goal difference or a higher goal difference than Panama, because they're probably going to beat Bolivia, and who knows by how much. But yes, guys, it could be Gregg Berhalter's last game. Overall, how would you rank Gregg Berhalter's tenure as men's national team coach? Now, I think he's done pretty well for himself, honestly, getting us back to a World Cup, winning the Nations League. He hasn't failed to not win the Nations League, something that we should be winning every single time. He's won Gold Cups as well. We've gone to a World Cup quarterfinal knockout stage, like I talked about. So listen, you can have your you can have your comments, you can have your disagreements about Gregg Berhalter, but overall, honestly, please rank his tenure as men's national team coach. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Not bad, but the lofty expectations that are coming with the United States new generation have people putting him in a space that we've never been before as a country or as a fan base, putting this team on echelons that we've never expected before, even from the Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey days. So listen, it's high, lofty expectations that this manager has come under, but it's something that he's going to have to deal with. So overall, I give his tenure a 7.5 out of 10. So you let me know how you would rank Gregg Berhalter's tenure as men's national team coach. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.